Yo, what up everybody? It's Donut. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe to the channel. In today's video, we'll go over how all the US presidents have a blood connection to the royal crown. Does this mean the presidents are not elected, but selected? Let's break this down. The divine right to rule. According to Burke's Peerage, the definitive guide to aristocratic genealogy, all 45 US presidents have carried European royal bloodlines into office, thereby all 45 being related to one another. Trump and Hillary Clinton are both related to John of Gaunt, a 14th century royal, son of King Edward III and the first Duke of Lancaster, and Catherine Swynford, Duchess of Lancaster. They both share 18th great-grandparents. They are 19th cousins. This has been verified by MyHeritage and MyGenie. Barack Obama is a distant cousin of Dick Cheney. He is related to George Bush as well. Researchers at the New England Historic Genealogical Society, founded in 1845, said Obama can call 6 US presidents his cousin. Both Bushes, Gerald Ford, Lyndon Johnson, Harry Truman, James Madison are all related to Obama by blood. Obama is even related to Winston Churchill. I know what you're thinking. Sure, everybody's related somehow if you go look into the bloodlines of the past, and we're all having sex with each other and eventually we'll all look the same. Is this just pedigree collapse, a coincidence, or is this the divine right to rule? The divine right of kings, or divine right theory of kingship, is a political and religious doctrine of royal and political legitimacy. These kings and queens tell you that they have the divine right to rule over you, and it's by God, because they are called the lords. You have to bow down to them, and this is how history has been for the entire, going back to the pharaohs. I mean, all throughout history, people have been ruled by kings and queens. And the idea of America, 1776, of freedom, once the country was founded, there was a war to take that. This could not happen. Freedom could not happen. This was a big setback for the Illuminati. So the Illuminati had to hijack it. And I just find this so interesting that all the presidents are related to these elites, kings and queens, royal bloodlines, the Illuminati. 16 million men living today are direct male line descendants of Genghis Khan. 1 in 200 men are direct descendants of Genghis Khan. It can all be traced in the Y chromosomes. The Queen of England is a descendant of Prophet Muhammad. The Queen of England, Elizabeth II, is a direct descendant of Prophet Muhammad, tracing the monarch's genealogy back to the founder of Islam. You have a descendant of Muhammad as the current Queen of England. Bridget, a 12-year-old at the time, proved that 42 out of 43 US presidents are descendants of King John of England. John's reign led to the sealing of the Magna Carta. 34 US presidents are blood related to Charlemagne, the tyrannical 8th century king of the Franks. 19 of them directly descended from King Edward III of England. George Bush and Barbara Bush are ancestors of the Pierce bloodline, also known as Piercy, an aristocratic family of Britain. Bush is related to the King of Albania. He is related to 20 British dukes, the 13th cousin of Britain's Queen Mother and of her daughter Queen Elizabeth. He is the 13th cousin once removed from Prince Charles, who is related to Dracula, Vlad the Impaler. George Bush has direct descent from King Henry III, Charles II, and Edward I of England. This proves that George Bush and Bill Clinton are related. In 2004, George Bush ran against John Kerry. Well, turns out they're related as well. It's his 16th cousin, and they're both members of the secret society Skull and Bones, which goes all the way back to the Pirates of the Caribbean. Bill Clinton and Bob Dole also ran against each other. And guess what? They're related too. They're related through England's King Henry III. George and Barbara Bush are both descendants of Godfrey de Bouillon. Is this just a coinky-dink? Or is this a master chess game of the Illuminati, going back to ancient Egypt, to have the divine right to rule over you peasants? Anyway, what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below, like and share this video,